Hope your Thanksgiving was great. A little dessert left. One more, and this one should be a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an... Here's 1st and 10.
56.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. He's to the 15. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Ready. Let me go.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Ready. Let me go.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Winston. He's got his man. That's Leggett. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 35 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Really nice job here by the defense taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, this is James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll work forward for a couple. Chris Jenkins, there on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. They'll go play action here with Allen. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Let him go.
Now Winston. Find Brown out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ready.
A second down throw for Jameis. He'll go right and find his running back. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep...
To the goal line and in! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his second touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Once again, it's Cook. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Allen working from the pistol. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he will score. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Baz to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return is Chase Brown. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Brown. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. A 2nd down throw for Winston. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Not much happening there, just a short game. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass brought in by Samuel. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Cook. And he will power his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready to go.
A carry here for Brown. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll put Everett in motion here. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 2nd down, Winston. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Ready. Ready to go.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On 4th down, Winston. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Bills will take over at their own
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Reek Woolen brings him down. So now they'll throw it with Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buffalo. 52.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Allen. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. One more time going up top with Allen. A toss left side caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Allen going to throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he's going to have the Bills first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. To throw again, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. Again, it's Allen to the air. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll run with Cook. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Winston. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. To throw, Winston. They'll set up the screen to Brown. Finding room at midfield. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Ready. Sonic.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Ready. Let me go.
Winston to throw on 1st down. Taking off. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Connie Wilson, touchdown Cincinnati.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Wait.
4 yards.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Let me go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
Let me go.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let me go.
To throw, here's Winston. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Sam Hubbard, former Buckeye, in there to bring him down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Ready.
On play action, Winston. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take them down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Half 85, half 85.
Now Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
They're going on 4th down. Allen has his man. It's Samuel. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Half 85, half 85. That's it.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Ready?
Here's Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down throw for Jameis. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Samuel has it working the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time with Cook. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it is brought in the end zone. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown Buffalo. Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field.
Ready. Let him go.
Now Brown. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. He'll check this down to the running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
Ready.
Winston to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready. Let him go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Ready.
From the gun, Winston. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Ready. Let him go.
Throwing, Jameis. That is caught by the tight end. Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
They'll run here, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Now Winston. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st down, it's Winston. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to the air. It's Winston. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The tackle made back in his own 49.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
50-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's a handoff to Cook. The ball comes out. The Bengals have got it.
That fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Winston looking to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
Got his man at the 6, and he will score. Game on. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Middle.
Here's Allen to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there, and that will lead to a second down.
Stop. Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Makes the score Bills 49, Bengals 37.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Wait.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. Going up top. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. Inside the 20. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Winston to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
To throw, here's Winston. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Ready. Ready to go.
To throw is Winston. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ready. Wait.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Checking it down, this one is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? One more time going up top with Allen. This throw left side taken in by Johnson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Alert! You got...
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. He'll check this down to the running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready we go?
A carry here for Brown. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.